Hey everyone, welcome back to Evony with Genghis. So, Cimon! Let's take a look at him, how awesome he is. Why? Because there's now a chance to get two of him. It might be possibly the cheapest path to get Cimon. As much as they made an event more difficult, they also made this guy more available. So he's awesome, he's anti-siege. But if you don't want him, if you're a smaller player, if you spend just a little bit, there's other generals available. So this information came to light to me in my Discord today. And some people were discussing it. And here's another one. If you want to join my Discord, link to do so is in the description to the video. So this guy's also available in the same chest. And there's Narcissus, who's also there. So it's a pretty good red chest. So let's take a look at it. And before we get there, previously, probably the cheapest place to get Cimon was in the Feasting Revelry. So you could get him in there. And now, let's look. So this was a very cheap place to get him, depending on your server, in this chest here. This was pretty cheap. You could get him for as little as $10 on your server or free if nobody spent on this event. But now they've made this event so that there's all different servers and it's expensive. And you can see these two people at the top fighting it out for first. They're far ahead of everybody. And don't forget about Dirty Myrtle. He might have a chance too. Maybe he's trying to be sneaky at the reset and stay close to them. Why? Well, if you're like me and you didn't actually pay attention, you just pouted and were like, oh, they added new servers. It's so hard now. I even put it in a video. But look at this at the top. I didn't notice this. A lot of people didn't notice this. There's two chests now. So it's really worth it to win this event. So two chests of Cimon, Narcissus, NBK, Zizka, Mark Antony, Gasman, Darius, Baldwin, Jan, Carroll, Flavius. Could pretty much say for sure you're not going after any of these guys, right? Because Zizka's a better version of Antony and Baldwin, and Cimon's a better version of Jan Carroll, and the rest suck. Right? So if you're a specialty keep, you might want Narcissus, but that's pretty much going to be your choice. Cimon, Zizka, Narcissus. Unless you need a couple to upgrade. And I'm in a position where I need like 2 or 3 copies to upgrade, so it could be a cheap way to get them. Now, how much is this going to cost? So those guys are at 7. Where's your server at? Is yours around there? And I'm at 20, so I'm at 2. So that's pretty much a free to play. I haven't paid a single penny. Let's look at the pack to try and get a rough estimate of how much it would cost. So in a pack, you could get 100 pickaxes or 300, right? You're going to use a triple down if you really care about this event and you're really going for those 2 red chests. So let's say you get 300. So I've gone 8 days. And I've got 80 pickaxes. So 80 pickaxes gets you to 2-2. And that pretty much, you could double that. So let's say I'm at 5 for just $100 and then 7.5. So yeah, so if I was to spend $200 on this with 2 triple downs, I could probably be at stage 7.2 or 7.3 right now. That's pretty good. So $200 and you could get 2 of them. Now, I think a key thing is going to be the time zone you live in. I do think that you're going to have to be online at the very end because, like, look at this. Like, these guys are fighting for it. And this is highly coveted. So I think that you can pretty much... Oh, look at this. It actually says the servers participating by clicking on this magnifying glass here. So let's take a look at it. And here we go. There is 6, 8, 10 servers in here. I would have never guessed that. I totally thought that it was 3 servers. So it's actually pretty difficult, but pretty cheap in terms of how much those red chests cost. Let me know in the comments, did you notice this? What do you think about it? And like, subscribe, leave a comment.